Hey, this is Dan Bunker with CodeCram, and this mini code demo is going to focus on changing case on a string to either all uppercase characters or all lowercase characters. I'm going to do this demo in Spring Tool Suite, which is an Eclipse-based editor. And again, this is part of a series on the Java string object that can be found at codecram.com. So to change case on a string, I'm going to start off by just creating a new class to hold this in to test it out. So I'm going to say new class. I'm going to call it string case. I'm going to select that I want this to be a public static void main class so I can run it as an application to test with and click finish. Inside the main method, I'm simply going to remove the comment and initialize a new string. So I'm creating a new string s variable, and I've initialized it to I'm all lowercase. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the built-in string functions to convert this to all uppercase. And string has a nice method built in called toUpperCase. To test out this method, I'll wrap it in a system.out to print it to the console when we run the application. I can save the class and I'll simply just run the application now as a pure Java application. You can see down here in the console that it changed all of the case of my string to uppercase characters. The nice thing about the toUpperCase method is special symbols like the apostrophe don't get affected by this because an apostrophe is neither uppercase or lowercase. To go the other way, you probably have guessed there's a method on the string class called toLowerCase, which does the opposite. So I can create a new string that's all uppercase to test that out. So for this string, I've initialized the literal piece to I am uppercase with an exclamation mark. I can then just take line 6 here and copy it and use a toLowerCase method on my new variable. I'm taking the upper variable that I've created and I'm calling the toLowerCase function or method on that. I can save the file, simply run this again. And down here in the console, you'll notice that it converted everything to lowercase and it left the exclamation mark alone because that's a special character that can neither be upper or lowercase. Last thing you might notice about these two particular methods on the string class is that there's an overloaded option where you can pass in a locale. And the locale that you pass in will help the JVM or the Java Core SDK understand how to upper or lowercase your particular character set. As you can imagine, all of the different languages and alphabets around the world will have different upper and lowercase standards. So the locale can help you specify that. If you don't specify the locale, it's going to use the default locale that your computer is currently running at, which the JVM picks up from the system environment variables. And that's it for upper and lowercase conversions of a string. Super easy method to use. One of the use cases for these methods is if you're comparing two strings or you're trying to do something, it's a good idea to either upper or lowercase both strings before you do a comparison. And again, if you checked out the equals method tutorial in this series of string, there's also an equals ignore case method on the string class that you can use that accomplishes case insensitive searches and equals. Thanks for watching. Be sure to check out more code tutorials on codecram.com.